and then I went up on plot 1, I've come back and it stopped working. So the only person that was here was Eric, so he's getting the blame for us having to buy a new one. So I'm just clearing the back of the polytunnel out. Got something exciting to show you. So yeah, everything needs potting on, planting up in here. Everything's going great in that bed. But yeah, there's going to be a new addition to the back. I'm just stood in the polytunnel, getting ready to show you what's going on. And the rain point system, it's 7 o'clock, and the rain point system's just kicked in because I've got it on a timer. But I nearly died. I thought something was coming to get us. At least I know it works. Yeah, fab. So on the 12th of May, that was the first day I was able to come in here and do like any kind of gardening. I took my time though because I was still really weak from being poorly for the previous 2 weeks, and I went back to work on the actual Monday. I was still really not feeling it and anything like that, so I managed to do a little bit in here. On the Saturday before I took bad, so Saturday the 4th of May I think, we put up a new potting bench. It took us a good few hours. We did it inside and it was great. It was fab putting it up and everything. It was really easy to put up. There was a bit damage on it. Eric emailed the people where he got it from, and they gave him a further 20% off because we were able to fix it with a bit of wood glue and a little bit of a little wood nail, and it was fine. But I thought that was really nice that they offered him that bit refund. But otherwise it looks great, so I'm going to show you that now. So this is it. It's got like a shelf on the bottom and it's got a shelf on the top, and that's like a little blackboard. I haven't got any chalk for it though. I don't know if I'm actually going to write anything on there because I don't want to risk writing anything in chalk on it for it then not to come off, because they just don't come off, do they? It's got hooks around the side, so I've got my little nail pad and that little grate. That wouldn't even grate cheese. I have tried it, sorry, but I'm not going to use it anymore. It's got a little drawer. I bought this because the other one is tiny. It was so small, so I bought that one from B&Q just yesterday and fitted that on. But it's got all the bits and pieces in there, and then lovely worktop. It's got some more hooks here that you can actually put them flat as well if you wanted to, or you can have them out like that. And then on this side, I'll just move all those plants out of the way. So this side lifts up and it's got like a little hidden sink type thing. So there's a little plastic tray. I've got compost in there at the minute, which is great. And then just put that on the top. The grate as well fits over the top of here for when you need to get finer stuff. And then this bit, this took ages to figure out how to put it on there. Just lift them up and you can actually put it down as well, but I need the space, so I just keep it up all the time. Plus it hides the water that we've got in the corner for the rain point, but it's been ideal just to store more stuff on here, ceilings that we had indoors and everything. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I don't know whether to actually put a little bit of varnish on. It probably has been treated, even though it didn't say in the advert, but I might put some more, I might put a little bit coat of varnish on and see. So since I've put that in there, this polytunnel's changed completely. I didn't film it, like I say, because I was really poorly and I was still weak and everything. I did as much as I could, but I just didn't film anything because I thought like I just couldn't be bothered. I did lose all my gardening mojo. My granddad had getting out of hospital as well, just as I was taken bad, so I was unable to go up and see him, so I was upset about that, and I couldn't be bothered. I just had no energy for anything. But now I'm back to full health and I'm a lot better. It's thundering, it's thundering. I'll show you what we've done in here and what we are planning to do. You're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying. I thought, yeah, it's eased up quickly. And then we've had this. Haven't heard any more thunder though. But see how long it lasts. I'll come back here. Yeah, it's not letting up. I'm actually shouting at myself, which is probably a good thing, because then at least I know I'm not shouting at Eric. Right, get on with this then. So in here we put some tomatoes. We've got the rain point system set up. We've got a barrel of water in the end. I'll hook that up to this side of there, and then I'll put all the tubes in and everything. We are going to extend it and put some more in this bed, but I don't know if it'll be tomatoes yet. We've got beetroot and onions and lettuce in there. Now you may be wondering what that white stuff is around the lettuce. I can't find the bag. Where did I put the bag? Here it is. It is no slugs, $5.99, but there's quite a lot in the bag and you don't need that much. Now it says it's child and pet safe, but obviously there's no kids or pets coming here. We don't get any wildlife in here neither, but it seems pretty decent. So I've tried a little bit around there, although like I said before, we don't seem to get many slugs. I've got the beer trap down. There's been no hits in there yet. They probably don't like the brand of beer, so I don't know. So I've got my cucumber plant as well, the only one that I managed to germinate. So that'll go down on the plot next to the pea bed that I showed you the plans for that earlier. He hasn't had a water for a while because he's still quite moist in there, so I'm not going to water him. Haven't watered anything in here. Got a couple of marigolds going on as well because I can't grow them. First red strawberry, and they're pretty. Put that in a hanging basket. I bought those the other week from the garden centre because the ones I've got outside, they don't look very healthy. So I'm going to keep that in there and see how well that does. Over on this side, yeah, tomato heaven for those who love tomatoes. We do as well, to be fair. So last Sunday I planted out all that broccoli in that bed. I know it might seem as if it's like too close together, but I've grown it in here before. No, I didn't. I grew cauliflower in here before like that, and it was great. It grew lovely. There's more thunder. Yeah, I'm going to get in shortly. So all these tomato plants I grew from seed. They were put in at the beginning of March. Some of them were done in the end of February. So they're coming on really, really good. These are shallots. I've got them from sets. I've got some more cauliflower there that's going to go in one of these beds. Oh, look what I got today. I didn't know you could even get them. Sweet potato. Arato violet. So we're going to give that a go. I need to have a look at the care instructions because I really want to grow sweet potatoes. That'll go in a pot on its own and be looked after. Everything in here, the garland deep root trainer, that has been grown from seed. Cavolo Nero, non-existent. What else? Yellow courgette, non-existent. So what else have I got in here? I can't remember if I showed you these before. So I've got some dahlias. I said it right that time. Spring onions and some more broccoli because we will have loads of space down on the allotment. But that bed, I'm going to put the rest of the shallots in there because that's just a shallot bed. And then in there, I don't know, I might put some cauliflower in there. I've got these 3 peppers. These are the bell peppers, I think. Are they bell peppers, I think? We had one the other day. It had a hole in, so it got binned because it was eaten. But I can't see, there's no slugs anywhere. I'll keep checking the bottoms of the pots. There's just nothing, so I don't know what's eating them. Loads of onions that I've neglected. They're like feeling really sorry for themselves. Need to do something with them. I put some shallots in this bucket as well because there was 2 that I've randomly chucked in and they did great, so I just put the rest in. I sowed some more dahlias the other day, some more tomato plants, some broccoli and some more cauliflower and some more marigolds. So this is one of those long pallets which is the same as that one at the top, but we've only done it 1 high. So the things that we're going to put in there are probably the extra broccoli and cauliflower, but I'll have more space for onions as well, because I'm really worried about putting onions down on the allotments with us having allium leaf. So all of this will have to get cleared out. Those will have to get lined. I'm going to use weed membrane, not this stuff that's on the floor, not the stuff I used in that top bed, and then get those filled up with compost. Now this is the unscrupulously dumped stuff that is dry as sticks, and there's what do you call them, clay balls in there, good for drainage. So we'll probably sieve that out and then line these beds with that, and then just put fresh compost on the top and give it a good rake through with some bloodfish and bone. So there's loads of changes in here, but it just looks fab. I love how it looks, and I love this little random crookedy bed. That paving stone's going, and we're going to put wood chip. You saw us getting it earlier on. There's 4 tubs of it there, plus more to get in the morning, and we're going to put it all over the floor in here. The floor in here really isn't even, as you can see. We've had to bodge up some paving stones, but I'm buzzing with everything that's going on in here. I think it's great, and I love me potting bench. My spring onions might be slug and fly proof, but they're not smoggy proof, are they? You can't get them. You're not getting them. No, there's nothing for you. What do you want them for? Oi, come here. No, you're not getting them. There's nothing for you there. So I'm going up to the other plot to do some jobs up there. Eric's stopping here. He's going to net this end bed that's right under the tree. So he's cut the pipes and that ready. And he's going to have a look at some blue pipes, see if he can get some of that. But I'm going to leave him with this. So catch. There. So he's got that. And now I'm happy to leave him in the safe hands of himself. Morning everyone. So we're on Sunday the 2nd of June. I'm up on plot 1. Yesterday I filled up some pots in the polytunnel because we're just going to put our tomatoes in the pots in the beds, just so the roots don't like go like everywhere. It's absolutely boiling here. It's just after 9 o'clock. So my son Ethan's come up. He's going to help us do a little bit weeding outside, but I'm just going to quickly get these tomatoes put in here because it is absolutely boiling. It's so warm. And you just can't work in this heat. So I'll crack on with that, and then I'll show you what I've done when I've finished. So there, we're all done. I've done 4 cherry on that side and put some marigolds in, and then on that side I've got 2 Samazano and another 3 cherries with a plum and a honeycomb down there. I've put one of those peppers in as well that I brought from home. A couple of garlic there, some more marigolds. And that is a tomato that was growing in that bed, I'm presuming from last year. So it's obviously gone to seed. So I've potted them up in there and we'll see what happens with them. But we're going down to the other plot now because it's too hot in here. So I'm putting the cucumber in this pot. It doesn't fit in the gap now, it did before when I tested it. But we're going to put 3 bamboo canes in so it can grow up the middle, because it did absolutely fab last year. This is the only cucumber that I've managed to germinate at home. It looks healthy enough, so I'm just going to take off some of the soil, give it a bit of a shake, and dig a really nice hole for him. And put him in. God, I can smell it already. It smells lovely. And then just put him in. Ethan's got to get the scissors for us so we can cut some twine just to wrap around the bamboo. But he was sown on the 1st of May. Socrates cucumber. There was 4, but I got 1. Ethan must have getting lost. He hasn't come back with the scissors yet. So I'm just going to put 3 bamboo in here. That way. Now the ones that we did last year, if you remember, if you watched that video, they were massive. They were like 10 foot in the air. We don't really need that much. So I'm just going to put a bit of twine around the top when Ethan finds the scissors. I best go and see if he's alright. You just tie the first one and then loop it round. And then just tie a knot in the end when you come to the other one. And just cut that and then do another one. So, a lot of people say it's best practice to not wet the leaves on your tomatoes and stuff, and I think it's just a good idea to do that with a lot of other stuff. So I get the blue pipe, point it towards underneath where like the root ball would be, and then just bottom feed from there. That gets full, and the water goes straight into where the roots are. Fab. So I did beetroot in this bed last week before I think, and I did some lettuce down here. So I got that wheelbarrow out the way. I got some more beetroot off one of our plot neighbours who's just out the back here. He had a load of beetroot, so I gave him this pot. He put some in for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill up this space with it, because we do like our beetroot. It was the first thing I ever grew and was able to like pickle sort of thing. I think we had like 4 jars and it was lovely. Oh, Sophie loves it, and Eric as well. So I'm just going to fill this bed up with what I've got. I don't know how much is here. This is the stuff from home that I kept telling you that, like, yeah, it'll be there next week. Well, it's eventually getting planted. Well, that's perfect, look. Now there'll be a bit of a gap in the middle, because I think it was like up to here that I did the other lot. And what I'm going to do is put some broken up eggshell, just to try and act as a slow deterrent. I know it doesn't work. Well, it didn't last time. You can only hold, can't you? And just water these in. So a few jobs done. Beetroot put in, 2 lots of sweet corn in. Now last year we did sweet corn big and mini in the same bed, and I didn't label which was which, and we just pulled it when we thought it was ready, and it wasn't ready, so it all went in the bin. But we've got mini sweet corn on this plot, and we've got big sweet corn up on the other plot, so we definitely know where what is what. I've put the cucumber in, bambooed him up, and I'm just going to show you what Eric's been up to. So where we've got the IBC, he's put another barrel there. He's cut the top off, and then he's fitted that pipe in and put some blue piping into here. So when this gets full, and trust us, up in the northeast of England, it does rain a lot. This will get full. The overflow will go into there. This one's already full. Now I class this one as like my nettle water, because I put nettles in this bag, drapes it in there, and then it's just like a nettle feed. But I think we're going to get rid of this one as well. I don't know what he's going to do with that one. But it's he sealed it up, and hopefully it should work and everything will be okay. Otherwise this side of the plot will just all be flooded. We'll come down one day and there'll just be a river. So that's good. More water. You can never have enough water. He tidied up this big corner yesterday as well. We hate that green bin. It was down the bottom collecting water, but we just hate it. And this is a frame for a greenhouse that was here when we got this plot. We just need to see if all the bits are together. Maybe buy some clips and get that put up somewhere if we can. We'll find space. We definitely will find space. But yeah, loads of jobs done today. Oh, you got some wood chip as well, didn't you? You went along and got some wood chip where me and Ethan were up on plot 1. And we're going to use this at home for the rest of the polytunnel and down the side. So yeah, it's absolutely boiling. So I got back from plot 1 and my water feed should stop working. I showed Ethan, and I showed him like when you cover the top and it just comes out a little bit, and then I went up on plot 1, I've come back and it stopped working. So the only person that was here was Eric, so he's getting the blame for us having to buy a new one.
I didn't touch it.
Well, you must have done something because it stopped working.
Timo £3.
It wasn't even off Temu.
See?
No, well, yeah, well, Ethan doesn't know now. So I've had to buy a new one, and hopefully it should be here tonight. Because I love the little water feature. The water's absolutely minging like. But it was nice to come down to and see it just trickling away and working, yeah. And now it doesn't. So what did you do to it? Eric said he cleaned that.
It was like dirty.
Well, it was working though, wasn't it?
Not now.
Yeah. So that's it for this week. We'll be back again next weekend. Hopefully we'll have more planted out in the beds down here. We've got 4 beds to plant up here, and I've got 1.5 beds up on the other plot. We do need to do some more weeding. Ethan helped us up there this morning, did a cracking job, bless him. Didn't complain once, not like Sophie about spiders or anything like that. But I'm just going to water what we've got put in here, all the sweet corn and the cucumber as well. But enjoy the rest of your weekend, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.